So today we're talking about rest and why we really need to like do just take a vacation. How do you say take a breather or just an exhale. Exhale. It's kind of like the movie Waiting to Exhale, you know?
Oh my God! Talk about
That's a
showing
different whole movie, a different time.
showing your age there. Way to bring it down to the
Oh, but you know about this movie then?
hello
I
with the same
do,
age.
but very, very vaguely.
Vivica Fox was very good. I think was she on that one?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett. There you go. Okay. Oh, she's from 911.
And I
right?
do
So-
remember that.
Yeah, and it.
No.
And Tay Diggs.
Oh, okay. No. Okay.
Yeah,
Mr. What's his show now?
I don't know.
The football.
Oh,
American-
American.
All-American.
Yeah.
Did you catch up on that series?
I am not caught up at all.
Do you watch it?
I started like 2 episodes and then I don't know. I just
Okay,
gave up
good.
on it.
All right, yeah. Yeah, he dies in that episode.
Oh,
Not dies in like the later
Spoiler
episode.
alert!
You don't even.
I was like, I'm saying,
What if I wanna
I
be-
wasn't
died-
gonna, I wasn't gonna come back to it.
It's way later. Way later. Well, anyways, we're talking about exhaling and not exhaling, just taking a breather.
Exhaling. We're talking about exhaling.
But it's not just vacations. Well, it is a vacation.
is.
Yeah, because you need to just take
Yeah.
everything away. But when I take a vacation, I usually take my laptop with me, and I still do some work. Like we had a vacation together,
Yeah.
and not just me and you, but our families.
Family
you know, the
vacation.
brotherly love. You know.
It's not, yeah.
And I still worked. I still did some work there, and not much, but I did do some work. But it felt good, just being away from home, being away from everything, being away from like the everyday to-do list. Because sometimes we do staycations depending on the money, right?
Right.
And lately, that's what I've been doing is staycations. But when you do staycations, you pretty much end up doing some work anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially if you're my wife. With my wife, like she's like, oh, let's go paint the house. Let's go ahead and redo the room. Right now, we were building a shed. Well, we're finally done.
Yeah.
Oh, you're done. Good.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, yeah. So, but it felt good. It felt good, and it felt like I think me and James one time we were in the backyard. I think you went to go back to the stores with Dora and Brianna, spend more of your money, and
That's right.
and me and James in the backyard, we put a little speaker on and we were listening to things, and I was just like taking it in, like in my mind, I'm like, this shit's gonna end fast. Like it's gonna go away real quick,
What is going to go away real quick?
The vacation.
The vacation.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
I
I feel like at that moment you finally exhaled and you're like, I finally relaxed. But at the same time, I know that as it took me so long to unwind, it's gonna be over like
Yeah.
very, very quickly. And then I gotta kind of mentally prepare yourself to get back.
Oh,
to
so you're saying by the time you finally let go and release all these things and be in the moment, it's already almost time to recondition yourself to go back to work?
Yes and no. Yes, you're right. Yes, it's like, oh, okay, we got to get back. But at the same time, it's just like I try to do that now. I try to be in the moments, Like when you're at concerts, my wife likes to videotape everything. I'm like, no, just put the phone down. Let's enjoy this. Take it in, And I started to do that a little bit more now. Not now, but in the last 3 or 4 years, I've been doing that. I'm like, I take it in. So I try not to do too many videos or anything.
Yeah.
Which I really don't. For social media, I don't think I posted anything like years. And if I did within like Facebook, maybe 3 times I had it. So, but it felt good over there. Actually, it was Darwin and Brianna paid for the Airbnb, paid for the food, paid for everything. Pretty much, I
Where'd
felt
y'all
good.
go?
We went to Houston, and they took us to NASA, which I love NASA.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Kemah. And I haven't been Kemah, I think, in over 20 years, And so I really wanted to go back. We were supposed to go a few years before, but you all know the reason why I didn't go. And of course, NASA. That's when Nora went in my place.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and she heard Dora sleep.
Yeah. Well, here's a little
Snoring.
fun fact. I have not ever been to Kemah.
Oh, we got to do that.
Is it a boardwalk?
Yeah, it's a boardwalk.
Is
It's
it
not a big place, but it has carnival rides. It has rides, right? Not carnival rides.
It definitely has rides.
It has a lot of restaurants, and at night it probably gets a little bit better than the daytime. More activities. 'Cause I think when we left, they were setting up the stage for music. They always have music there.
Nice. Okay.
So they sell like I think I picked up for some reason I want a strawberry daiquiri. So they had those big old things.
Oh,
like
yeah, they
the
did.
the yard stick or whatever those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had I'm like, I want a strawberry daiquiri. I want to go get a daiquiri. Got one for Dora, and it was good. You know, it was good. You could walk around there and walk. With,
Oh, is it
like
open container?
yes, in
Yeah.
that place only.
Exactly. Yeah.
In that place, and we ate at what do we eat?
At the aquarium, it was like
Aquarium.
Oh,
I
the
forget
aquarium. They have one in downtown Houston.
Yeah, it was real nice in there too. We saw a bunch of fish, the large fish, the small fish, and weird fish, and all kinds
Blue
of stuff.
fish, purple fish, gray fish. I'm just kidding.
There was like big fish. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I want that one to eat.
To eat. Chinga.
It was a big fish. They had catfish in there too. Like, man. But it was real nice. It was real nice. The restaurant was nice. Food was good. And it was just overall just a good experience, you know. And then we went to, I think Darwin and James went on rides.
Oh, yeah.
And
What
they went a
y'all
couple
ride
rides.
on?
I don't remember, but I just know that it was just like James is like a superhuman. He didn't like flinch or anything like that on any rides. I mean, granted they weren't that scary, but one of them, like when we did like a whole 360. He didn't flinch. Like he just was
He's
like,
just like,
he almost fell asleep at one point. I felt like I was like, bro, you got stomach of steel.
oh,
But
God.
I will say that for the Boardwalk and for the size, I feel like in terms of rides, it's pretty good.
That's
And
cool.
yeah, it's very beautiful. Beautiful view, especially when we went. It was raining a little bit at the beginning, and then it stopped, and then you can see kind of the sunset, and it was.
Nice.
And I don't know what fish were like popping out of the water. I don't remember.
I'm not sure the type of fish, but there was
There-
jumping
yeah,
fish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen jumping fish before. Jumping fish before.
And they were there. We're watching them. We're like, they're over here. They're over there. No, they're
Mhm.
here.
That's cool.
Then we took a train ride.
A train ride.
Yeah, that's a little rides, you know, the little ones.
Mm. Wait, like the barrel rides?
Like the one they have in Brackenbridge, something like that.
Oh, like the little train. Oh, okay, okay.
The trans ride, train ride, and trans. You know?
Trainer.
I was wondering why the ride was so fun.
That's why he looked like, or she, or they. I don't know.
Right, all the pronouns
All the
together.
pronouns.
So it was real relaxing in the train, but it was just overall was like a good experience, and I think we did we go shopping after that? We went straight to the. It was our first day there.
That was our first day.
So we went home. We had to eat.
We did.
We ate there.
We did the Boardwalk, and then we ate at the aquarium there.
Yeah, so that was, and then went home. We just relaxed. It felt good. Like, I know we had to get up early in the morning, but we didn't have to get up too early.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was good. It was good. I think we played games that night or no? Or the second night.
Second night we played games.
And it felt good. I rested real good. I felt
You
good.
enjoyed the moment. You had fun.
Yes.
That's good.
It was decompressing. It was good.
That's good.
Have you had a vacation like that, Darwin or Sandra, like that?
Well, I mean, the last time I went on vacation was last year, or this year. We did a week at South Padre Island, but the recent memorable one that I had was with my daughter for her graduation present. We went for a week to Key West, just her and I. And that was really fun. We stayed at a resort, a real nice resort on the Atlantic side, but it was at the tip of Key West where you're on Atlantic side, but you also just around the little bend was the Gulf side, you know? And so we rented a golf cart.
Nice. That's
and
good.
We drove around the town, and we went to a couple of the beaches there, like it was a national park, fort something, but it had a beach there. Wasn't impressed with that beach, but at the resort they had a beach there, of course, and that was really nice. The water was really clear. We did jet skis from the resort. The concierge set that up. The concierge set up the golf cart where they dropped off the golf cart for us. And then they drove it back for us and dropped it off for us at the place. The cool part was when we dropped it off or something like that. I can't remember, or picked it up. But the guy that I was talking to ended up being from Houston. So we ended up talking and stuff like that. And that was a really cool moment.
But how did you feel over there when you were there? Like, let's take example of the jet skis.
Well,
How was it being on the jet skis there? Like,
I have to tell you, so this whole experience was after my dad passed. And Nora graduated. My daughter graduated from high school. COVID, all that was over. So we were fine. We were finally able to go somewhere, right? And so the whole time, the whole thing was, kind of emotional thing. It was just her and I. Um, right at the start, when we walked into the resort, we took an Uber there. The Uber driver was super nice. We walked into the resort, and there was Etta James playing, and and it it I thought immediately of my ex father-in-law, my Nora's grandpa, and I told her, I go, do you hear what's playing? And she's like, yeah. I go, that's one of your grandpa's favorite artists. So I felt like that was like he was welcoming us, right?
Okay, good.
And then
good.
the guy that was helping us check in, he goes, okay. He goes, my name is Joe, and
Oh my
here's our number, the text. You can text me whatever you want, because it was a really nice resort. And I just looked at my daughter, and I'm like, both grandparents are here. They want us to know that they're here with us. Cool, So
Your dad's name is Joe.
My dad's name is Joe, and he had just passed. So that was a cool way to start off our vacation. Everything else was so wonderful. The resort was super nice. You go to the pool, you sit down, and somebody's there putting one of those little towel things over the thing. You push a button, and you can have whatever you want. You can order from the pool. Super nice. Like I said, the concierge set up the jet skis and the golf cart.
But what about the experience though? What about the relaxing experience?
Yeah, we were able to relax. Me, because I'm.
Especially when you didn't have to get up and do stuff, and they did stuff for you.
But I'm heightened. I'm always at a heightened level when I'm out of town, and it's me and my daughter. So I'm even more making sure.
Yes.
Over my surroundings, I'm just always looking. And the crazy thing is that this particular resort had mannequins like at different stations. We were at night walking to our room, and I'm like, why is that man in the dark at the chess table? But it was like a mannequin all dressed up really cool and stuff like that. So we got to, we were naming the mannequins and stuff like that. And they had really cool yard games and everything. But yeah, so I'm just always on alert. And, but yeah, the experiences we had on the jet ski, had never been on a jet ski before. My daughter wanted to do that. And so that was amazing because the guys were very personable, and they led us around the Atlantic, and we went through this little tour, and then we went to the Gulf side. And so my daughter, she's like 18, 19. So I'm making sure she knows how to do the jet ski and that she doesn't fall off or whatever. So toward the end, he's like, all right. He goes, we're going to open it up and we're going to head back to the resort. I told my daughter, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, okay. I'm going to take off, okay? And it gives you I said I was going like 75 miles an hour. I don't know, but I was hauling ass, and I was right behind the lead guy that was whatever. And I feel like I was like in Baywatch. I was like, boom, boom.
Nice.
But just hauling ass. It was so much fun. And I was like, just making sure that, Nora was there behind me. But it was so much fun because there was a group of us. We got to know each other, and, we had free time to play around on the jet skis. And it was really, really cool. It was really nice. That was a wonderful experience. Absolutely wonderful experience. So we had a good time there. We went to eat at a few local restaurants, and that was really nice as well. We walked around a little bit. The nightlife there too. It's people are hardcore day drinking like at 12 o'clock noon at the bars in the area in Key West, because it's a port city for a lot of the yachts and stuff like that too. So yeah, it was going on. But of course, I had my daughter. We weren't doing any of that, which is totally fine. But a lot of rest and relaxation. Go back to the room and put on the robes, shower, put on the robes, and just veg and stuff like that. So it was really nice. It was really nice. I didn't worry about anything at home. I had my daughter there. I knew my son was well taken care of at home. So it was just really nice to be in the moment and to experience everything, and we did a tour on a train too. We did a tour, and that was really nice around Key West.
So how many days were you there?
I think we were there like 6 days, 6 nights, 7 days.
So how did you feel the first night being there?
Just a little just anxious a little bit because, of course, it's a new place, so I don't know the layout yet. I have maps. I've read. I've done my research. So after the first couple of days where I was able to kind of look at things, look at the atmosphere, look, walk around our area a little bit, I felt more comfortable, of being able to relax myself a little more and just going with the flow. So the times that I felt like I was able to like get out of mom mode and not worry about my surroundings, whatever, were times where I was on one of the times that I was on the jet ski. Like I made sure my daughter was okay. I opened that up and I just took off and I just was in the moment and just like, again, the Baywatch theme was going in my head as I was following the guy, and it was sunset too. It was sunset. It was just absolutely amazing. Like I was having the best time. If I could go faster, I would go faster, but I know I wasn't. That was it. And so that was really fun. That was amazing. We were on a high after that. That felt amazing. Another time where I felt like I saw my daughter enjoy something. We were at, we were doing the little train tours, and we were on the tour, and she was just looking at all the different houses, and I reflected back when I was younger. It was just a simple tour of Key West, but we were learning about it, and I just looked at her, and it's not the most exciting thing, but she had eyes of wonder, and I remember being that way when I was her age, so it made me happy to see that she was soaking all that history in, and so that made me happy. And so that was a time that I loved as well. And just being with her and just making sure she's in the moment. We're a parent and I'm a mom, and to me, my time and my thoughts are not my own when you have children, and especially when they're present in front of you. But I try to be in the moment as a mom, and the best thing about having kids is being able to experience things for the first time through their eyes. And that's what I got to see with her, a lot of it. Yeah.
So Darwin, you were active duty overseas, came to a brand new house.
Yeah.
Then got married at the end of the year. Was it a year after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot
and then you went on your vacation, right? Or your honeymoon, right?
Honeymoon.
But did you have any vacations between that time? Because it was just go, 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 go for you.
It was kind of go, 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 go. But we did do a day trip to Fredericksburg.
One day, or is this?
Oh, it was just like, yeah, it was like day to evening. Like you got there early, spent the day there, drove back.
See, I don't like those. I have to be. I just.
You want to stay the night.
I have to stay.
And I kind of realized that too. I wanna. Yeah, I want to do it.
Immerse yourself.
Yeah, I want to at least if it's like okay, we start in the evening and then we get there and then we wake up and start our day there. I'd rather do something like that.
Because because we go to Fredericksburg sometimes, but we stay a day or two. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm gonna go to relax, then I want to relax. So because we could just go and come back, I'm like that defeats the purpose to me.
Well, but I mean, I like day trips, and my thing is going and coming. You can do that a little bit more frequently than maybe spend the night. If you're financially, and spending the day over there and coming back. I mean, if you do it frequently, but if you don't do it frequently, then I understand wanting to stay the night.
Because the only reason I'll go to Fredericksburg is just to relax, to get away from the city.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'll go.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't need to go to Fredericksburg. There's only maybe 3 or 4 stores I would even look at,
Yeah.
And then
it's
I'll
open
go
container, yeah.
And then the restaurants, I mean, it's a hit and miss depending on what you want, what you like. And it's off the main strip. Unless, because one time they had a gun show, so I went to go to the gun show there. And that was a little relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
But
you go to Fredericksburg when they have the Crawfish Festival. They have all these different festivals. And then also West End Pizza is really good there.
Pizza place?
It's West End Pizza,
Okay.
There's this burger place I liked there, but it was closed that day.
Delicious, yeah. Yeah, and then also we've done the Admiral Nimitz Museum.
Yes,
Alex wanted to see that because he's a history person. That was really amazing. The Pearl Harbor exhibit, that was all immersive. That was amazing.
Yes.
Very much puts you in that moment, which I think is good for people to experience that. But Darren, where did you go on your honeymoon?
Went to the happiest place on earth, as they say, or the happiest place in America, Disney World.
Orleans?
No, not Mardi Gras.
Not
No,
Mardi Gras.
No, we went to Disney World, and I got to.
Nice.
I feel like for me, that was like a moment that I never was sure I was going to be able to do, just financially. Kind of growing up, money was tight, But the fact that I was able to go and I was able to, I mean, I had the options to buy what I would like and try what I would like and be able just to kind of decompress, and also to see Brianna because she loves that place. To see her relax and see her finally kind of unwind, it was really eye opening. Like, oh, this is what relaxation looks like for me, and it's also what it looks like for her. And I think that was good for both of us to kind of just reset. I think it was not just the rest part, but just kind of reset.
Especially after the year that you've had.
Yeah.
Again, the culmination of everything, then the wedding, and then again the new house, and so that was really nice to reconnect and have each other be at the most vulnerable parts of yourselves, and be able to experience each other in your own happiness as well. That's good. What was your favorite part of Disney World?
For me, it was Hollywood Studios. They had a Star Wars area. I was not expecting that. I got pictures with the Mandalorian, Star Troopers. I was in full geeked out. I was not expecting that. And it was at night, too, which made it even cooler. They were, like, coming out of corners and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
I got pictures with a lightsaber. I'm sure it's on Brianna's Facebook somewhere, but I had a really, really great time. And the thing was, it was a surprise. Like, I didn't expect that. Just kind of took a turn, and I was just like, holy crap, this is just like a Star Wars scene. And from there, I think I really finally like let my guard down. I was just like, wow. I kind of, like you said, I kind of exhaled, I think, after that moment.
So is that when you feel like, man, I'm actually here?
Yes.
Like you take it, like I'm here. I'm looking at everything. Like this is pretty awesome. Like,
I think yes, because I know we went to like Magic Kingdom and places like that. Which yes, I know Disney and childhood and stuff like that. But I think as like I guess my inner child, like I liked Star Wars, and then like seeing that when it was come to life, and that's like that's kind of was like, okay, that's when I'm, like you said, really here. And I don't know, like that little child in me kind of like woke up.
That's funny you say that, because I had taken my kids to Disneyland, and of course I researched the heck out of everything, and Alex, my son, liked Star Wars as well, and they had a show that they did where you could be a Jedi in training or a Padawan or whatever the heck it's called, and so you could fight either Darth Vader or Darth Maul. And so it was a random thing where they chose you, though. You couldn't sign up. You couldn't do anything. So I was reading all these blogs, how these parents got their kids. And, you come over here, you be early, you be in the front, whatever. And so that's what we did. My son didn't know. We did. And he got chosen to be, they gave him a robe, they gave him a lightsaber, and they had the kids each turn. So they did their lightsabering fight with, he did his with Darth Maul.
Nice.
So he had a fight with Darth Maul. Nice. And so, of course, afterwards, I bought him a Star Wars Jedi robe and stuff like that he's had forever. And but yeah, that's when I saw him too. Again, seeing your kids through their eyes, he was just like he's fighting, and I think you had like 3 turns or something. Then the next kid, whatever. And so I was videotaping it, and Anna was videotaping it, and it was just amazing. And I was just like, so happy for him because he was so happy,
Nice.
So I totally understand what you're saying. Like that is a moment where you're like, and I felt, because Alex, he has a little bit of a, not guard, but to see him happy and relaxed. That was one of the times I saw him happy and relaxed. That was good.
And how about what else? Did you go to New York?
And that's when it got even more busy. So after Disney World, we flew to one of my good friends in the military, Bobby Lloyd. Shout out to you, Bobby. He got married in New Hampshire. So we flew from Florida to Boston in December.
Oh, my goodness.
No, it was December? Yeah, in December. So she got the whole New England experience in terms of the cold weather. So we had to buy her some clothes to make sure she's comfortable. But for her to see experience the New England weather, and for her to see the trees with the snow. And we got to travel through 4 states. I took her to Massachusetts, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine.
Nice.
And we had dinner in Maine, Portland, Maine, which is nice. It's a very nice city. It's big but small. And we had like a nice pad Thai restaurant there. and then we drove back to New Hampshire, see my friend get married, and yeah, that was that was the honeymoon. It was just, and again, seeing like Brianna, my wife's happiness, just kind of her getting to go to New England, not just like, you know, the city, but to see, like you said, just the quiet, the peace. It's just open road.
Well, you got to see it again through her eyes, you
Exactly.
know, right? So that's a very nice experience as well. That's another form of happiness, you know, when we're able to experience our loved one's happiness. That makes us happy, you know, and I think that's awesome too.
Yeah.
So during this trip, at any time did you feel like, man, it's going quick, or are you like, I'm in, like, how did you feel like during there, like knowing that you have to go back eventually soon?
I feel like, yeah, driving, and since I was enjoying driving, and oh yeah, because I took her to Salem, Massachusetts, where, you know, the Salem witch trial. We did a
Wow.
tour there.
Really?
Yes,
Nice.
I forgot about that. That was
And she survived? She left?
Yeah, she said. Yeah.
Did they keep her there?
No, they didn't. No,
Oh my
no,
God,
no,
James.
no. They did not
Did you go
recruit.
to Lizzie Borden's
They
house?
didn't. They did not. No, we didn't go there.
Just curious.
No, they did not recruit her. She was. She came back safely with me.
Nice.
But I forgot the question already.
Just like, any time did you feel like, I don't want this to end? Like,
Oh,
I
yes.
feel like
And I would say, yeah, because I feel like the drive, like, we drove like so many hours, and it just felt fast. Like a 2-hour drive felt like 15 minutes, just kind of cruising, because we were just enjoying each other's company.
nice. That's good to do like that.
So that's when I realized, like, wow, like, drives are not supposed to feel like this, which is good. But that's kind of when I knew, like, this is definitely a vacation drive, not a I'm going to work drive type of experience.
Yeah.
Or running errands.
Yes.
Wow. So that's good. Like for me is like I was anxious to go to the trip, to go to the Houston trip, but then I wasn't, because I had so much work to do. I had so many videos that I still had to do. I was, of course, this podcast stuff. I was working on some stuff, and I'm like, I want to hurry up and I want to try to do some work, but so it's like I was even dreading the vacation, which I shouldn't have, because I had so much work. But it actually took me away from the work, took me away from the environment, where I could just
Where you can let go.
yeah, and just not be myself, but just, you know, do what I want to do. You know, one of the main things we did every day was buy some beer, just so I could relax and just take a beer, relax, and just it wasn't drinking a beer to like, days in the end, I want to hurry, like, get all this stuff in my mind. It was just more of I could just relax with the beer now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we were trying to do cigars, but I didn't bring everything else.
Vacation beer
Yeah.
is the best.
So it was good, and then it felt good every night going to bed. It felt good, like just going to bed. Like, okay, we were playing cards one night. I think.
Oh yeah.
We were playing cards, and I wasn't cheating this time. But
This time.
and after that, we played games. Oh, Brandon bought a bunch of snacks. It
Yeah.
was snack heaven there, like everything. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
this is so freaking awesome. Brianna bought these little trays, right? Little things.
Yes.
And for everybody to put like little snacks in
Oh,
there,
like a
which is
snackle box.
snack
Yeah.
box. Yes.
Yeah.
Guess what Dora was doing?
What?
She got it. She was putting her jewelry in there. She does such a jewelry thing. Brianna goes, "No, Mom, this is not. Oh, it looks so nice.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
presentable. It's got little sections.
nice." Yeah,
you
it
know.
was like really nice. It was, I put my jewelry in there. I was like, no.
We did that for Brianna's bridal shower. Anna did snackle boxes.
That's where she
whatever.
got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I like that. It was really nice.
So also, when you're on vacation, have y'all ever almost taken a step back? And like I've been on vacation with 8-9 other people. It was family. It was after my mom passed away. We went to Disney World with my father, and with some friends and my sister and my kids. And you just step back and all the memories that you used to have when you were younger. You are now again. I'm a parent, so I'm looking at it, but I'm looking at my father. He's a grandfather, and I'm looking at him interact with my kids and the other kids, and I just take it all in. So almost like not an out of body experience, but you're just looking at what's happening in front of you. You know, my dad and another little one, Michael. Um, we called him his grandkid too, Michael, because he grew up with my father. We were going on the Hollywood Adventures in Disneyland World, and it was the Aerosmith ride.
Yes.
And we were in line. And so we finally got to the part where the ride goes to the tunnel, and it says, like, it counts down, and you're about to do whatever, and it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and that shit takes off. Like, boom, it throws your head back, and you're gone. And so when we got to that point, and my dad and little Michael saw it, they were like, nope. And they just walked out to the chicken line, right? And because before that, we went to Space Mountain. And my dad's not a big ride person, but we didn't tell him anything about Space Mountain. And he got on it. Yeah. He's like, how come nobody warned me? And it's all dark. You couldn't see where you're going.
Yes.
And so that's when he saw the Aerosmith one. He's like, him and Mike were like, nope. So all the rides that we got on after Space Mountain, including the Aerosmith one. Also, what is the log ride? The one that had the racist bears, but they took out the song.
The Bernstein Bears?
No, it was a log ride. It was I forget what that ride was.
Right.
But anyway, so any ride that we went to, there was also ratings. They rated the rides, and so now my dad was like, he knew the ride ratings were, if they were this number, they're not getting on. Him and Michael. So we did this log ride, me and everybody else, and we got back early, and we were like, where's my dad? Where's Dad? He's like, oh, we were doing our normal thing when y'all are on rides. And we're like, what's your normal thing? Oh, he goes, we get ice cream and we go shopping. What the? So every ride that they're waiting for us, they go shopping and they get a snack each time.
Nice.
Yes. And so just seeing little Michael with like an ice cream cone and my dad with an ice cream cone, and he's like, yeah, and a bag of stuff. Yeah, we go shopping and whatever. So if y'all exclude us by getting on these rides, then this is what we do, right, Pops? Yeah, we go shopping and we get ice cream or we get snacks. And I'm like, so just seeing those kind of memories make me feel good, and seeing the memories that my dad is creating with other kids and then my kids, and just loving all those moments. I mean, I don't know, have y'all ever experienced that where you've taken a step back and looked at someone else and cherish those moments at that time?
You told me you were doing that. You told us with Brianna,
right?
In the car.
Yeah.
Like, they letting her see how she was enjoying it.
Yeah. Because, for me, she wants to travel to every state in the country, which is a big, it's a big challenge. But I feel like on our honeymoon to get to go through like 6 states.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's a good start. And
I did not swallow the bug, sorry.
I'm like, he's talking and you're doing all this stuff.
I'm
And
so
you're like,
sorry.
what is she doing all that?
I'm sorry. I'm just like, get this thing away from me. Sorry.
No, but just to see her, but again, just to see it through her eyes, see her experiences, just kind of just, okay, I guess like mentally trying to like geo-map it, like, oh, this is what, the East Coast is.
That's true, yeah.
In the fall, and to kind of be able to experience that. So that was, again, something that I will cherish looking through, have her see New England.
For the first time.
Eyes. Yeah.
You, James?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier. Like, when I just like I sit back and just like enjoy what we're seeing, what we're doing, and like when we go to the beaches, the beaches. We go to the beach sometimes, I think we went, and then Dora's family was there, and we all met up like a little family reunion, and that was nice.
Like in Corpus or South?
Corpus.
Uh-huh.
And then Dora's sister went with her. Some of my nephews and nephews went. And it was nice having all the family there, and it was nice. It was at night being there and watching everybody, and I watch, and I stay back and I watch, and I looked, and I see like, okay, this is pretty nice. This is like I take in the moment now.
Yeah,
and I take in the moment, and then I see what's going on, and I see everybody's faces, like you say, and it feels good. It feels good, especially when you bring them there, and when you pay the stuff, it feels good to do that stuff. And of course, with my kids growing up, I did that a lot. I saw a lot of that. But even this recently Houston trip, especially at Kemah, we're walking the boardwalk and we're there and just, looking at everybody, looking around, just taking it in. It was good. I
Yeah.
like those.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do those.
Well, I think because we're older, I think because I'm older, of course, I have memories of growing up at different vacations, and but now I think the thing that I enjoy most, or what I like to do most, is sit back and just take mental pictures of everybody else. Just what are they doing? Enjoying and making sure they're okay. And I think that's one of the things that fulfills me as a mom, as a sister, as a cousin, as a daughter, those moments. So just enjoying those moments and making sure everybody's okay and enjoying what's going on in front of us.
So then we're back, right? We're back from vacations.
Mhm.
So what is your definition of a rest, like resting period for you?
What do you mean?
Like when do you get to rest? Like for me, when I come home from work,
Okay.
I like to just come home. I get a little snack, and then we get stuff ready for dinner, and then I'm eating, but I'm watching General Hospital. That's a little relaxing for me because I know once I get up from that table, it's work.
Mhm.
Because I still got to do these other YouTube channels I'm on, so I'm working on those, and so that's why I take advantage of that. But then I try to stop about 9 o'clock
Mhm.
and just spend my last hour just like
Decompressing.
and then just like at first I get all my stuff ready for the work the next morning.
Oh
That
my
way
God, you
I
lay it
rest.
out.
No, I'm not gonna go through all the details, but I'm just saying like it's done. So I could like I know like when I'm done here, like when I'm done watching TV, whatever I'm doing.
If you heard previous podcasts, you know how anal retentive he is.
You gotta watch that episode. Then all I do after that is just take a bath and go to bed. So, but I know like I have a certain time to do
You
that.
bathe or you shower?
Shower. Sorry, what did I say? Take a bath?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm just wondering. Hey,
Well,
there's
the
nothing wrong with
shower's in
taking
the
a
back,
bath. There's nothing wrong with taking a bath.
right? Can you imagine that? Like no rubber duckies and everything. Where did that law come from?
Ew. Gross.
But then, like even at work, like I try to take my lunch, and even if I'm eating at work, like I try to like just watch some show.
Mhm.
Like right now, I'm watching Chris Pratt, Terminal or something, a Navy SEAL one. It's actually pretty nice.
Mhm.
First, I saw him like that's for this episode. I'm like, this sucks. Like the first 2 or 3 minutes.
Mhm.
But then I start watching the whole thing. I'm like, oh, this is nice. But that's what I try to do. I try to just relax during my
Take yourself
lunch break.
out of it. Take yourself out of. Yeah, I during lunch I do the same thing too, but it's hard with the Wi-Fi, so I have to go to a place where I know I can get the signal or get any reception at all in the school because sometimes it's that buffering thing and it infuriates me. So there's certain places where I can go, but I like for lunch, like you said, to decompress, I go to the teacher's lounge and they have a couch there. I will sit on the couch and I will watch my phone and have my earbud in, and I'll talk to some of the teachers, whatever. But that's how I get my brain to get out of work. I'll watch something, whether it be answering, text messages or whatever, or watching silly videos. But yeah, just for that time, I will do that. Yes.
If you have Google TV, you can watch on the regular Genesis TV over there.
What?
Like Google TV,
Yeah.
you can watch any show you want on Google TV.
Really?
Yeah. It'll let you, the Genesis lets you, because they actually use a lot of the YouTube TV
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
some of their videos.
Yeah. I was.
So you could actually go to the website that Northside has and watch regular TV on there. You can watch shows on there too.
Fun fact, people.
So I found that. I
Interesting.
think Will told me that. Will's always coming up with figuring out stuff. So,
What?
I know, right? What is he doing?
What about you, Darwin?
I think for me, my brain's all over the place once I get home. But I think for me, for relaxation, again, still a big kid at heart. When I can kind of watch like basketball highlights, because I go to bed kind of early, or I know I'm not gonna be able to stay up to watch the whole game, so I'll pretend like I don't know the stats or the score of the game from the previous night, and I'll watch the highlights from the game before. And that's kind of like, okay, like I am kind of unwinding for me.
Yeah.
And then the bonus when I know I'm really relaxing is when I can watch like an episode of anime, like Japanese cartoon or something.
Really, you're into anime?
I'm starting to.
The sexual stuff?
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
my God.
No. Not the freaky pixelated stuff. That ain't me. Just regular, just cartoons, karate.
Oh, okay.
That's it. No sex.
You okay there, Sandra?
Yeah.
Why do you have to go to that automatically? Why the naughty stuff?
Because every time I think anime, that's the first thing I think of. I don't know why. Like, because usually we just say cartoons.
No, but anime is different.
I know. But to my mind is something else.
It's okay.
What is it? Manga? Mango? Manga. So did you know that the manga books they don't read they're
backwards.
They're backwards. So they start like the book is backwards. Like it's
I don't even know what a manga is.
It's a book. It's anime.
Essentially, it's just instead of being regular cartoons, it's Japanese cartoons. Instead of you reading it like how you would open it like this way.
I get it now.
It's reverse.
It's reverse, yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Fun fact.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how I know I'm decompressing for the day.
What about the weekend stuff? Like, what is your okay, in the weekend, I'm going to do this. This is how I'm going to relax.
This is how we do it.
Did that this weekend. Once I'm on the way home and I can stop and get a Little Caesars pizza, I know I know the weekend's here.
Oh,
Little
nice.
Caesars?
Little Caesars.
You start the weekend with the Little Caesars. I like that.
I was like, yeah.
Why not Pizza Hut or Domino's?
Because he likes Little Caesars.
It's on the way home.
It's hot and ready.
It's on the way home. I know that it's going to be
ready
to go for me.
You don't have to call it in. Just say, give me a hot and ready. And he goes, here, sir.
But that's your weekend thing?
For me, yeah, I like that.
Okay. See, Little Caesars is like during the week or I don't want to cook.
Oh, my God. What's weekend pizza then?
Domino's.
Domino's.
Pizza Hut. Remember they had that deal? I bought like 3 or 4 pizzas. It was $6.99 for 2 toppings.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I had them here that one podcast we had.
Oh, we just had hot pizza. Pizza Hut at Roland's this past weekend. And I had, they got the boneless wings. And that was really good. I mean, they're boneless wings or nuggets, whatever, but it was really good. But yeah, they got mushrooms and pepperoni. So good. I love it.
I like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms. Those are the only shrooms I do on pizza.
Oh gosh.
So what is your decompressing the weekend besides on the way home? I mean, like relaxing, not decompress, just relaxing. So like that gets you into the zone, right?
That lets me, for me, mentally know like, okay, the weekend is here. Whether I'm working on the weekend or not working on the weekend, that for me mentally lets me kind of like, okay, this is a new phase of the week or whatever.
How about you, Sandra?
I allow myself to sleep in. I will sleep in, and then if I don't have anything pressing to do, then if I don't feel guilty anymore. I don't make myself feel guilty anymore. If I want to stay in bed and if I eat breakfast and come back and I'll make my bed and just be under my throw in my bed and watch something, I'll do that. I will allow myself time to do nothing. And then I will make myself get up and start. But I have to change because once I change, like if I go have breakfast, I have to change to let my brain know you're not going to go under the covers anymore. Like you're going to start your day, but you can go back to bed, but on top of your covers and you're changed. That way it tells my brain, okay, after you watch a couple of shows, you can get up and start doing something.
All right. So when you say sleep in, how many hours of sleep is that?
Because I normally wake up at 5 o'clock, 5:30. And so I will sleep until like 9 o'clock.
Okay. So you got a good 4 hours. But then when you get up, how about from the time you get up to the time you get off the bed? Is it like 8:30 at night?
No. Rude. No. If I stay there, I'll watch a couple of shows. Like this past weekend, I ended up watching like a few shows of White Lotus. And so, but I had to stop myself because I didn't want to stay in bed all day and just watch.
That was like a 3-hour deal?
It was 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so
not too bad. I mean,
so then I make myself get up and then do things around the house. Then I'll go to the front. Then I can put it on in the front while I'm doing things and still see, the show or whatever, or cook or do whatever I need to do. But yeah, but I try not to get caught on TV a lot at home because that will keep me at home and not do things or be out.
all right. All right. Like for me in the weekend is I'm still working, but I know like a certain time, like Friday night is James's SmackDown. So I usually work through it, but I say, hey, if you have a good match, let me know. So I spend a little bit of time with him doing that. And then after that, like I know, okay, like in the weekend, I'll probably stop at 10 o'clock working on stuff. And then I'll just
PM?
PM. And then I'll just start doing other stuff, like kind of relax, get some more drinks and watch a movie with everybody. I think we saw Armageddon last weekend. That was nice. James goes, this is actually a nice movie. And I go, yeah, it was.
Armageddon?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because he never seen it.
Yeah.
Because I try to get him to a lot of old movies that we used to watch. And he liked it. But to me, that's what I like. That's what I like to do is just like, now, would I rather be somewhere else? Sure. But that's not payday. I'm not saying away from my family, but I'm just saying like something else to relax,
So we do, there are times whenever my daughter has the time to be at home and she's not going out or whatever, we'll have movie nights and I will have her watch the old movies that I grew up with that I love. The last movie that her and I watched was Say Anything. So the John Cusack movie. So I go, you're going to hear, there's a lot of cultural references that come from this movie, the boombox over the head and, that Peter Gabriel song. And I go, in your eyes, like that's all. There's also, a quote where they ask him, so, whatever, what do you do or what do you want to do with your future? Because they just graduated from high school. He's like, well, I don't want to produce or distribute something, manufacture. Like he goes in this circle. So there's a lot of cultural references that I want her to know and where they come from. And so the next time we watch a movie is going to be Valley Girl, which is one of my favorite movies. But yeah, movie time is always really nice.
But that's what I tell James. I mean, that's how James got a lot of these, like you said, the
cultural references.
Cultural references on that. And he gets them now. He goes, okay, that makes sense.
The Armageddon,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So those are always good things to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to me, I like the old movies. It's like the first time you've seen them again.
Yeah.
So those are always good. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do whatever you can. Tell your friends. Go to your friend's computer, put this thing on, subscribe to it, and leave it on the background. I mean, that would be good.
Yep.
Whatever we could do for that. But until next time, thank you, Darwin. Thank you, Sandra.
Yes, sir.
For being here.
Yep. Bye.